Hello everyone. Today we will be covering the topic 3D trigonometry. So just before starting the topic, I just wanted to tell you that this will be extensive practice for 3D trigonometry questions, and we will not be discussing the explanation and understanding of the topic. For understanding of the topic, we have a separate video which you can go through and understand the topic and then come back to this video. This will be extensive practice lengthier video which we have chosen the most difficult questions. And while discussing this topic, you should know that you should know the topics like trigonometry, which is sine, cos, tan, and plus they are using Pythagoras theorem also in these type of questions, and sometime occasionally they are using sine rule and cosine rule in these topic questions. Mostly sine rule and cosine rule is embedded in bearing questions, but sometimes in 3D trigonometry they are also including this sine rule and cosine rule. So understanding of these questions is very important in case of 3D trigonometry. You will have to conceptualize, you will have to understand the concept, like you need to understand the 3D diagram properly, then you will be able to answer the question. So let us go to the question number 1. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is a cuboid, and keep in mind diagram is not drawn to scale. And by the way, this question is 4 marks question. So similarly, these 3D trigonometric questions are 4, 5 or sometimes 6 marks questions also. So these are very important, IGCSE exams. 4, 5 marks or 6 marks questions are very important and can switch to the grades also. So the cuboid has length of 17. This side is 17, width is 5, this side is 5, and height is 8 centimeter. This is the height which is given as 8 centimeter. Work out the size of the angle that AH makes with the plane EFGH. So EFGH plane is the base, and base, if we indicate, so this is the base which they are talking about, and then they are talking about AH. So if we draw AH will be this one. Now which angle they are discussing, basically angle which they are discussing, if we discuss, this is the angle. Before that one, basically we need to draw base diagonal, and if we draw the diagonal of the base, this will be the diagonal of the base, and the angle they are asking for is this one, which is FH and A. So we need to understand, we need to consider this triangle, which is this triangle we need to consider, and in this triangle we will be solving. Basically, first we will find HF. We will be considering this triangle first because we need AF. So what we can do is we can find AF, which is HF basically. So HF we need to find, so we'll write in triangle, and the triangle is which one? HGF. So HGF, this will be HF is basically we can take by Pythagoras theorem, because of the two sides we have these two sides. So we can write HF square is, which is hypotenuse square, is equal to base, which is HG square plus GF square, and then we can replace the values. This will be 17 square plus GF will be 5, so 5 square, and this side will be HF square, and this implies HF will be equal to square root of 17 square plus 5 square, and we can find square root of 17 square plus 5 square, and this is giving us 314, square root of 314. And now after finding this AF, basically AF, it's HF basically. After finding HF, we can find a angle between that one. So now we will consider the other triangle. Which triangle we'll be considering? We'll be considering HFA. So in triangle HF and A, we will apply we can apply again the Pythagoras theorem. Basically we require this one. They are saying angle between HAH and the plane, so we will require angle. So angle, we can find angle. This will be sine, cos and tan, so we can take tan theta. So if we are taking this one as theta, so tan theta will be equal to AF over HF, and this will be equal to AF is already given, which is 8. So HF we calculated, which we can take under root of 314, and this one we can take theta is equal to tan inverse of 8 over under root 314, and this will be equal to, we can take shift tan of 8 over square root of 314, and bracket will be closed, and this is equal to 24.3 we can take 24.3. This is what we can round to. So this will be answer, which is 24.3 degrees. And you can see this is a very simple straightforward question, but we need to apply Pythagoras theorem twice, and once Pythagoras theorem, and the second one is trigonometry, which is tan theta we have applied over here, and this was Pythagoras theorem which we applied. So accordingly, most of these questions will be on Pythagoras theorem and trigonometry. So let us move to the question number 2, and question number 2 says this is question number 2, and diagram is not accurately drawn, and this is ABCD is a horizontal rectangular field. AB is equal to 50 and BC is equal to 27 meters. AT is vertical mast. AT is this one, which is vertical, so it's making an angle of 90 degree. And what we have to calculate, A part, the angle of elevation of T from B is 19. T from B is 19. Which angle is 19? This angle is provided as 19 degree. We can indicate on the drawing, and calculate the length of AT. AT is this length which is required, and we need to find this side. Calculate the length of AT. This one, give your answer correct to 3 significant figures, and this is a 3-mark question. So keep in mind that answer they require in 3 significant figures, so we need to provide answer in 3 significant figures, then only we'll get 3 marks. Otherwise they will deduct 1 mark if we are not following the instruction of format of the answer. Now we have to find AT, so we can write in triangle BAT, so AT over AB is equal to, this will be opposite over adjacent, that will be tan of 19 degrees, and AT is, we need to find AT is equal to AB which is 50. So 50 tan of 19 degrees, and this will be equal to 50 tan of 19, 50 tan of 19 degrees. Your calculator should be in degree mode. So it's 17 point, so we can write 17.21638. So answer, they are asking for three significant figures, so we can write this approximately equal to 17.2 meters. So it will be 17.2 meters. This will be final answer for 3 marks. So A part we have done. Now the B part, which is also 3 marks, they are saying calculate the distance from C to T. From C to T, which distance is from C to T? We have to draw, and if we draw the line C to T on the top of the mast, which will be this one, so we can understand we need this distance, and that will AC. We need to find, basically calculate the distance from C to T. Give your answer to three significant figures. Again, answer they are looking for is three significant figures. So what we can do is, in other words, what they are asking for, they are asking for this distance. If we find AC distance, let me change the color. So AC distance would be this one. So then if first we need to find AC distance, and this will be 90 degree angle. So first we can consider triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, we can write here in triangle ABC. So AC will be equal to, hypotenuse will be equal to other two sides square, which is by Pythagoras theorem. So AC square will be equal to AB square plus BC square. BC square. So AC will be equal to AB will be 50 square plus this will be BC will be 27 square, and we have to take under root by Pythagoras theorem. And now we can calculate this. So square root of 50 square plus this will be 27 square, and this one we can write 56.82. so we can write here 56.82, and next number is 4, so we'll be leaving that. And now we can apply, we can consider ACT. So in triangle ACT, in triangle AC and T, we can again apply Pythagoras theorem. So ATC, or we need to find basically C to T. So CT will be equal to, we are applying Pythagoras theorem, so CT square is equal to AT square plus AC square. So we can write AC square plus AT square. So AT we already found here, which is in A part, and we can write CT is equal to AC, which we found here 56.83. so we can write 56.82 square plus 80, which is 17.2 square, and we can write under root, and this will be we can take these numbers, or otherwise we can take this one 56.82 and square, and plus this will be 17.2 square, and this is 59.366. 59.366, and answer to three significant figures will be 59.4. this will be in meters, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this question as well. Now if we go to the question number 3, you can see these type of drawings are mostly given in these type of questions, and you need to apply Pythagoras theorem also, and you need to apply trigonometry, which is sine, cos, tan, angles. So now in this question, which is question number 3, diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows a cuboid A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and AB is 8, which is this one, AF is 6, AF is 6, and FC is 16 centimeters. So they have provided this FC value. Find the length of BC. So BC length is this length which is required. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So we need to find this one. Before this, what we can do is we can join A with C. So if we join A and C, this will be this one. So AC, now we can consider this will be the 90-degree angle, and which triangle we are considering? We are considering this triangle, which is right angle triangle. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Our target is to find AC. So we will write in triangle ACF, in triangle ACF. So we need AC, so FC, Pythagoras theorem I'm applying. So FC square is equal to AF square and plus AC square, and our target is to find AC. So AC square is equal to FC square minus AF square. I've shifted AF to the other side, so AC will be equal to FC, which is 16, so we'll write 16 square, and minus AF, which is 6 square, and we will take root because we have removed square of AC. And this one we can write here. So what I will do, I will just reduce size of this one so that we can have proper place. So we can write AC is equal to 16 square and minus 6 square, and this is equal to 2 under root 55. So 2 square root of 55. This is AC value. Now we can consider this triangle. Which triangle we are considering? We are considering this triangle which is ABC. So we can write in triangle ABC, this is triangle ABC. We will be, again, this is a right angle triangle. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, and our target is to find BC. So BC will be equal to, BC square will be equal to AC square minus AB square. So BC will be equal to AC, which we just found, 2 under root this one, and we'll write square, and minus AB, which is 8, so 8 square, and we will be taking square root because of that one, what do you call, we removed BC square. So we can write here square root of 2 root 55 and bracket close and square also, and minus 8 square, and this is giving us 2 under root 39, 2 root 39. In decimals we can check, decimal value will be 12.48999, 12.48999, and to 3 significant figures we can provide 12.5. this will be in centimeters, and this will be final answer, and this is 13 marks question, 3 mark question. Now this one, B part, we can find the size of the angle between the line FC and the plane ABGF. So FC is which one? FC, okay. So FC and plane ABGF. So AB and GF. So we need angle between that one. Okay, so what we will do, give your answer correct to one decimal place. So this is what they are. So we will be joining first of all. What we will be joining, we will be taking the base, this one. We can draw this line. I will draw this line. So to understand which angle is FC in the base, so angle required is basically this angle is required. So we can apply basically Pythagoras theorem. So BF will be equal to, first we will find BF. So to find BF in triangle ABF, so we can write here in triangle ABF, in triangle ABF, BF will be equal to BF square will be equal to we can write AF square and AB square. So we can write AF square plus AB square, and then we can write as BF is equal to AF, which is 6, and AB is 8. So 6 square plus 8 square under root, and this will be equal to square root of 6 square plus 8 square, and this will be equal to 10. This is 10 centimeters. Now we got this one BF as 10, so we have CF. So in triangle FBC, so now we can consider in triangle FBC, we can write here in triangle FBC. So we can write here FBC, BF over FC, BF over FC, which is adjacent over hypotenuse, and you know adjacent over hypotenuse is cos theta, so this will be equal to cos theta. So theta we need to find, so theta is equal to cos inverse of BF, and BF we just found is 10, so which is 10 over FC, which is FC which is given 16, so we can write here 16, and this will be equal to shift cos of 10 over 16, and this will be equal to 51.3. So 51.3 and 178, so we can round it to 51.3 because they are saying up to correct to one decimal place. So our answer will be 51.3. this will be degrees, and this is 2-mark question. So this question was 2 plus 3 5-mark question. Hopefully you understood this question. Question number 4. Diagram is not accurately drawn. The diagram shows a prism. Again there is a prism, and we need to understand the question, and understanding will be on the basis of the given information which they have provided. Triangle PQR is a cross section of the prism. Cross section of the prism is this one, which is PQR. So this is the cross section they are talking about. PR is equal to 20 centimeter, MP is equal to 12, this one is MP, 12 centimeter, and angle PQR is 30, which angle is 30. This one, now we can understand angle PQR is 90 degree, and PQR 90 degree, they are talking about this angle. Now in triangle, okay, so what we have to do, basically calculate the size of the angle that the line MR is this line MR makes with the plane which is RQLN. So which angle is required? If I draw the line, and this is the line, and I'll have to redraw. So okay, so I want to draw accurately. This is the line, and angle required is this one. This much angle is required, and keep in mind this is right angle. So right angle triangle, in this right angle triangle we require angle LRM. So LRM angle is required. For that one we require two sides of the right angle triangle, which is we can find MR, or we can find ML, and we can find MR. So these two sides we need to require. So to first we will find PQ in triangle. Which triangle? PQR. We can write, we can apply Pythagoras, we can apply basically trigonometry. So PQ is equal to what? PQ over PR is equal to sine theta. Opposite over hypotenuse will be sine, so sine of 30 degrees. And this one we can write it as PQ. PQ is equal to PR, which is 20, so 20 sine 30 degrees. So we can write it as 20 sine 30 degrees, and this will be giving us 10. So PQ is equal to 10. This is what 10 centimeters we calculated. Now we can calculate the other side, which is MR. For MR we can consider this right angle triangle. Which right angle triangle we are considering? We are considering this right angle triangle, which is MPR. So in triangle MPR, this will be by Pythagoras theorem we can find. So 12 square plus 20 square will be equal to MR. So we can write MR is equal to 12 square plus 20 square, and this will be equal to, we can write this 1 square plus this will be 20 square, and this is equal to 4 under root 34. 4 under root 34. So after this one, what we have to do is, in triangle MLR, in triangle MLR, we have ML, we have MR. So opposite over hypotenuse will be sine theta. So we can write ML over MR. ML over MR will be equal to sine theta. This will be sine theta, and theta is this one. So we can write ML will be, we just found ML is equal to basically PQ, so which is 10. So this side is 10, and MR just now we found, so we'll replace the value. So it will be 10 over 4 under root 34, and this will be theta is equal to sine inverse of 10 over 4 under root 34, and this one we can calculate shift sine of 10 over answer, and this will be equal to 25.388, and up to one decimal place they are asking for, so we can write this as 25.4 degrees, and this will be our answer. And this is basically around this is 5-mark question. It's very important, 5 marks. And we applied, what we have done, we have applied trigonometry. Here we found sine theta, and PQ length we found by applying trigonometry. Then we applied Pythagoras theorem over here, and then again we applied the trigonometry. So this is how we found answer for this 5-mark question. This was very important question. Now again, this is a triangular prism, question number 5. And question number 5, if we go through this triangular prism, the diagram shows a triangular prism A, B, C, D, E, F. So A, B, C, D, E, F is a triangular prism, and AB is equal to 8 centimeter. AB is equal to 8 centimeter this side, BF is 14, and EF is 19. Calculate the distance between A and E. A and E distance is required. So which distance required? I'll draw the line so that we can understand better. A to E. So this is the line which is representing AE, and let's calculate the distance. So to calculate this distance, what we can do is we can draw this base diagonal also like this, and this will be right angle triangle. Now we can find, first we need to find BF. So what we will be doing, our target is basically this triangle, but first our target is this triangle, but first we have to consider this triangle to find BE. First we need BE, and keep in mind this is also right angle triangle. So AF, basically if we find AF and AE, then we can find, basically if we have this AF, then we can find AE by Pythagoras theorem by considering triangle AFE. So we can write in triangle AFE, we can find AF first. So AF, how we will find AF? So what we will do, we will consider the other triangle which is ABF. So in triangle ABF, our target is to find AF. So we will be writing AB, basically AB square plus BF square is equal to AF square. So AF will be equal to under root of AB, which is 8 square plus 14 square, and this will be equal to square root of 8 square plus 14 square, and this is equal to 2 under root 65. And after finding AF, now we can find AE also. So AE will be by Pythagoras theorem. Now we can consider in triangle AFE, we can take the square root of F square plus FE square is equal to AE square. So our target is to find find AE. So we can write AE is equal to AF square, which we found 2 under root 65, we will write square, and plus FE. FE is already given, which is 19, so 19 square, and we will take square root and we will find this value. We can find, so it's already there, so we'll use this one, and this we can write answer, and this will be square, and plus this will be 19 square, and this is equal to 3 and square root of 69, like this. And decimal value will be what? Decimal value will be 24.9, so we can write 24.9, and this will be centimeters. This will be our answer. And this one is how many marks? This is basically 4 mark question. Yes, so you need to keep in mind this is 4 marks part A. Now we can go to part B, and part B says calculate the angle between AE and plane BCEF. AE and plane. Okay, so we can find, basically we already have AE, which is 24.9, so we will be using this, and then we will be we have the opposite side. So in triangle ABE, we can write in triangle ABE, AB over ABE, this will be equal to sine theta. So sine theta, theta is which one? Theta is this one. So this will be 8 over 24.9. so sine theta, we can write theta is equal to sine inverse of 8 over 24.9, and this one we can take shift sine of 8 over 24.9 and bracket close, and this is equal to 18.74. so 18.74 and degrees, so we can write up to 3 significant figures, 18.7 degrees, and this is again answer. This is basically total is 6 marks, so A, B part both are 6 marks. Now question number 6, and question number 6 is basically very important question. It's a little tricky also, and we can understand question number 6, which is not to scale. Diagram is not to scale, and ABC are points on horizontal ground. So ABC, this is horizontal ground, this is on horizontal ground, and C is due west to B. So C is due west to B. So then A is south of B, and AB is equal to 40. So AB is equal to 40. This is also given, and north we can check from here. There is a vertical pole, flag pole at B. So vertical flag pole is also given. This is the flag pole, and from A the angle of elevation of the top of the flag pole is 13. So which angle is 13? This angle is 13 degrees. Hopefully you are understanding. Then they are saying from C the angle of elevation of the top of the flagpole is 19. So which angle is 19? Basically this angle. This angle is 19 degrees. This is also given. Calculate the distance AC. So we need to calculate AC. Give your answer to 3 significant figures. So AC is required. Which side is required? This side is required. So what we can do is, first of all we will be considering BD, we can take basically this point as D. So BD over AB, we are considering this triangle. So in triangle ABD, we can write here in triangle ABD, BD over AB, BD over AB is equal to tan of 13 degrees. Opposite over adjacent will be tan. So BD is we need to find. So BD will be equal to AB, which is 40. So 40 tan 13 degrees, 40 tan 13 degrees will be equal to 9.2347. So 9.2347. This will be meters, not centimeters. So this is meters. Then next we can figure out, we can check basically. Now we have this one 9.2347. so now we can find basically CB or BC. So in triangle CBD, in triangle I will write properly. So this one in triangle CBD, CB over BD is equal to this should be BD over CD basically. It should be other way around. So we can write BD opposite over adjacent, which is BC, will be equal to tan of 19 degrees. So BD we already have. So BC will be equal to BD, which is 9.2347 divided by tan of 19 degrees, and this will be equal to this thing. So we can write this divided by tan of 19 degrees. Tan of 19 degrees will be equal to 26.819. So 26.8196 we can write. Okay, so this is 19 degrees. Okay, now what next? Our target is to find AC. So now we have BC also and AB also, and we can find AC. So in triangle ABC, now we can consider triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, we are applying Pythagoras theorem. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Yes. So this one, and AC we need to find. So AB is 40. So we can write 40 square plus BC, we just calculated this one, 26.8196 square, and we can take here AC and we can take here square root, and we can find this, and this will be square root of 40 square plus this will be 26.8196 square, and this is equal to 48.2. So 48 point, we can write 159. So 48.2 meters will be our final answer for this question. Hopefully you understood this. This was a little tricky question, and what we have done, we have applied trigonometry first two steps, and the final step we applied Pythagoras theorem. You can see mostly we are applying Pythagoras theorem and trigonometry, maybe one step, two step, or maybe three step questions. So depending upon that one, they are having, like, for example, 4-5 mark question, 6 mark question. So this question which we have just done is 6 marks question. Question number 7. The diagram shows a pyramid with a horizontal rectangular base PQRS, and PQ is equal to 16. This side is 16 centimeter, QR is 10 centimeters. M is the midpoint of line PR, this is M, and the vertex T is vertical above M. So T is vertical above M. MT is equal to 15. So MT is provided as 15 centimeter. Now the question, and the diagram is not accurately drawn. The question is, calculate the size of the angle between TP. TP is which one? TP is this one. So between TP and the base. So angle between the base. So we can consider angle between base. This will be the angle required is this much. This angle is required. So how we will find this one? We will be considering the triangle. We can consider this triangle, and in this triangle we can find. To find this required angle between TP and base, we need to find PM, and to find PM we have to consider this triangle, which is right angle triangle, and this triangle is right angle triangle, and triangle is PQR. So we can take triangle PQR. So we will be writing in triangle PQR, we need PR, so which is by Pythagoras theorem. So this side square plus this side square, so this will be PR is square is equal to PQ square plus QR square by Pythagoras theorem. So PR will be equal to 16 square plus 10 square, and this will be under root. And after that we can calculate by the help of calculator. So 16 square plus this will be 10 square, and this is giving us 2 square root of 89. So 2 into square root of 89, this will be our PR value, but we don't need PR, we need PM. So PM will be equal to PR divided by 2, which is 2 under root 89, and divided by 2. So 2 will be cancelled. So this will be PM will be equal to under root 89. So now we have PM, we have TM also. So in triangle PMT, so we can take in triangle PMT, PMT. So adjacent over basically opposite over adjacent, TM over PM. TM over PM will be equal to sine of theta, and our theta is this one. So no, it will be tan theta. Basically we will take tan theta because opposite over adjacent, this will be tan theta. So we can write here tan theta. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of 15 over under root 89, and this one we can calculate shift tan of 15 over square root of 89, and this will be equal to 57.83, and they are saying correct to 1 decimal place, so we can write that is 57.8. this will be degrees, and this will be the final answer for this question. And keep in mind, this question is 4-mark question, which we have done. Our proper answer at this place will be this one, 57.8 centimeter. Now next question is also similar type of question, but it's a little different. We can go through this question number 8, and question number 8 says diagram is not accurately drawn. The diagram shows a pyramid. The base ABCD is horizontal square of side 10, so each side is 10 centimeters. The vertex V is vertically above the midpoint M, so V is exactly above the midpoint M of the base. VM is equal to 12, so VM is given as 12. We can mention here 12 centimeters. Calculate the size of VAM. VAM angle is required, and that angle is this one. VAM is required. So similar to the previous question, we have to consider this triangle to find this angle, but we have only one information, which is VM. So AM we will be finding. To find AM, we will be considering this triangle, which is ABC, which is right angle triangle, and we have two sides. We can apply Pythagoras theorem, and this is right angle triangle. In triangle ABC, so we can write here, in triangle ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. BC square. So AC will be equal to under root of AB, which is 10 square plus 10 square, and this one we can calculate 10 square plus 10 square will be equal to 10 under root 2, and this will be AC. But we need AM, so AM is half of AC, so we can write AM is equal to AC by 2, which is equal to 5 under root 2. If we divide this by 2, we will get 5 under root 2, which is AM value. We got AM value. Now in triangle AMV, we can write in triangle AMV, we can write AM we have, and VM opposite we have, and adjacent. So opposite over adjacent, we can write tan theta. So tan theta is equal to VM over AM, so which is equal to 12 over 5 under root 2. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of 12 under root 5 under root 2, and this one we can write it as shift tan of 12 over 5 under root 2, and this one we can close the bracket, and this is 59.49, so approximately we can give answer as 59.5 up to 3 significant figures, or up to 1 decimal place. So answer will be 59.5 degrees. This will be final answer for this question, and this is also a 4-mark question. So now we can move to the next question, which is question number 9, and question number 9 says ABCDE is a square pyramid, and diagram is not to scale. A, B, B, C, CE and DE are all 12. So, and AB is equal to 15 centimeters. Calculate the size of the angle DEB. So DEB angle is required. DEB angle is which one? Okay, so this complete angle from this to this complete angle is required basically. So what we will do, we can find first BD. We have this side which is 15, this one, and this side is also 15 centimeters. So we can consider this right angled triangle, and this is right angle. So we can find BD, and BD, how will find BD? BD square will be equal to AB square plus AD square. So BD will be equal to square root of 15 square plus 15 square, and this will be equal to, we can take calculation, square plus 15 square will be equal to 15 under root 2. This is our BD. Now BE, we can find E, we can consider E point as this one. So BE will be half of BD, so we can write BE is equal to BD divided by 2, so which is equal to 15 under root 2 over 2. So we can divide this by 2 is equal to 15, this one, or we can write 15 over under root 2. This one also we can write. And now we can find, basically after finding this, we can E is already basically there, so we have to take something else. So we can take F, we can take this one as F. So I'm just modifying because E is already there, so we need to take this point as F. So I will write here BF instead of E, I will change to F, and now this is good. So BF and EF is already mentioned basically, AB. Okay, so we can find that angle. EB is already there, so EB and ABF we have. So we can take sine theta. Now we will be considering which triangle. I will shade the triangle. We are considering this right angled triangle, and in triangle BEF we can write in triangle, I will change the color so that you can understand, in triangle BEF, BFE we can write. Okay, BFE, BE, basically BF over BE, which is opposite over hypotenuse. BF over BE, BF over BE is equal to sine of theta, and our theta is this much theta. So this will be, BF is we calculated here 15 over under root 2 over, this will be BE, and BE we already know it is 12, so we'll write here 12 is equal to sine theta. So theta will be equal to sine inverse of 15 over under root 15 over under root 2 over 12, and this one we can calculate. This will be shift sine of fraction, again fraction, this will be 15 over root 2 over, this will be 12, and fraction will be closed, and this is equal to 62.11. So 62.11, and 1 62.1144. Okay, so 1144, and this is BEF angle is half of BED, or we can say BED is equal to, we can write angle BED is equal to, BED is equal to 2 times angle, 2 times theta. We can write theta, or we can write angle BEF. So angle BEF, which we calculated as 62.1144. so this will be multiplied by 2. So multiply by 2 is equal to 124.22, 124.2288 Okay, so this one, and we can round it to what? Rounded to 124 degrees. This will be our final answer, and this is also very important 4 marks question, and it was a little tricky question, so you should be careful in solving these type of questions. And what we have done, we have applied Pythagoras theorem, and then we are applying trigonometry. 2 times we have applied trigonometry. Hopefully you understood this question. Now the question number 10. Question number 10 says, the diagram shows the triangular prism with horizontal rectangular base ABCD. ABCD is rectangular base, and AB is equal to 10. AB is equal to 10 centimeter, and BC is equal to 7 centimeter. Diagram is not to scale. M is the midpoint of AD. M is midpoint of AD. And what else? The vertex T is vertically above M. So T is above M, so making an angle of 90 degree, and MT is equal to 6 centimeter. MT is equal to 6 centimeter, which is indicated in the diagram. And then they are saying calculate the size of the angle TB and the base TB and the base ABCD. So this is what we need to check, which angle is required. We will be drawing that angle and understanding which angle will be required. We can draw the line, and if we draw the line accurately, this is the M part. Basically, I'll make line double so that it should be more visible, this one. And now we will be looking for, first of all, we can find BM. We know AM. Basically this is right angle triangle. We are interested in finding BM. So to find BM, we will be applying Pythagoras theorem, because AM is 3.5, which is half of 7 centimeters. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So BM will be equal to, BM square will be equal to AM square plus AB square. So BM we can write equal to 3.5 square plus 10 square under root, and this will be, we can calculate this. This will be square root of 3.5 square plus this will be 10 square, and this is equal to 449 under root 449 divided by 2. This will be our BM. After finding BM, we have to, we can apply, basically this is the right angle triangle. Now which triangle we are considering? We are considering now this triangle, which is also right angle triangle. and we need to find theta, and theta will be which one? I will indicate theta. This is theta which we need to find. So we have opposite, we have adjacent, so we can consider in triangle BMT, BM, basically TM over BM will be equal to tan theta. So tan theta value we need to calculate. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of Tm, which is 6. So 6 over Bm, which we just found, which is under root 449 divided by 2, and we can calculate this. This will be shift tan of 6 divided by answer, and this will be equal to 29.523. So 29.5235, this is our accurate answer. But they are saying give your answer to one decimal place, so answer to one decimal place will be 29.5 degrees. This will be our final answer for this question. Hopefully you understood this. This was also a little tricky. You need to understand the three-dimensional drawing properly so that you can answer the questions. And here I will be saying you that if you like the videos, recommend this, and also subscribe the channel as well so that you will be getting more videos. We'll go ahead with the next question, which is question number 11. Question 11 says diagram is not to scale. Diagram shows a cuboid A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. AB is equal to 5, BC is equal to 7, AE is equal to 3. So this is AB, this is BC, and this is AE. Calculate the angle AG and give your answer to 3 significant figures. Calculate the length of AG. So AG length is this one, which is required. To calculate length of AG, we will be calculating AC first. So we can check AC will be this one. This will be our AC, and now we can calculate AC by Pythagoras theorem. So this will be B angle will be 90 degree, and we can write AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, and AB is 5, so we can write AC is equal to 5 square plus BC will be 7, so 7 square and under root, and this value we can calculate. So it will be square root of 5 square plus 7 square, and this is equal to under root of 74, so square root of 74. Now after finding AC, our ultimate goal is to find AG. So AE is 3 centimeter, it means CG will also be 3 centimeter, and now we can consider this triangle, which is ACG, and C angle will be right angle. So in this right angle triangle we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So AG will be equal to, we can write AG square is equal to AC square plus CG square, Pythagoras theorem again. So AG will be equal to AC, which we just found, which is 74 under root and square, plus CG, and CG is 3, so 3 square and under root, and if we calculate, this will be square root of answer and square and plus 3 square. and this will give us under root 83, square root of 83, and decimal value will be 9.11 centimeters and 9.11 centimeters. This will be up to 3 significant figures, and this is 3-mark question which we have done. Now for B part says calculate the size of angle between AG and plane ABCD, and answer should be in one decimal place. So AG and ABCD, so which angle is required? Basically we'll find a angle required is this much, so this is theta which is required. So we can take opposite over adjacent, which is CG over, so we can write CG over AC will be equal to tan theta. This will be opposite over adjacent, and CG, we know CG is 3, and AC we already know, so we can write this 3 over AC is here, so which is square root of 74, and this is equal to tan theta. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of 3 over square root of 74, and this one we can calculate. This will be shift tan of 3 over, this will be square root of 74, and bracket close, and this will be 19.2258 something. So up to 1 decimal place it will be 19.2 degrees, and degrees symbol is already there, so I'm just removing this. So this is how this is 2-mark question. So total question was 3 plus 2, 5 marks, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. So in this question also we applied Pythagoras theorem twice. We applied Pythagoras theorem, and then we applied the trigonometry also. Question number 12. Diagram is not accurately drawn. ABCD is a square base of the pyramid VABCD. So this is A, B, C and D. This one is square base pyramid, and each side is 10, so it means this side is also 10 centimeter, and all 4 sides are 10 centimeter. Then next it's saying AB is equal to BC is equal to CD DA, which is 10 centimeter, and VA, all the slanting heights are 12 centimeters. This is what they have mentioned. Calculate the height of the pyramid. Height of the pyramid is required, so give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So height of the pyramid, how we will draw AC, and we'll identify what is height of the pyramid. So like this one will be AC, and height of the pyramid will be like, if we draw the perpendicular, this will be the height of the pyramid, and we can take this point as E for our reference. So AC we can calculate. AC will be equal to what? AC by Pythagoras theorem, AC will be equal to, AC square will be equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC will be equal to AB, which is 10 square, plus BC is also 10 square, and under root, and we can use calculator to solve this. This will be 10 square plus 10 square will be equal to 10 under root 2. So this will be our AC value. Now to find the height, we can consider this triangle, for which we have already 2 sides. So AE we can write AE is equal to, AE will be half of AC will be AC by 2, and AC is 10 under root 2, so divided by 2, which we can write AE is equal to 5 under root 2. After finding AE, now we can say in triangle AE AEV. So we will apply Pythagoras theorem. So AV square is equal to AE square plus EV square, and EV is required, which is height. So we will write EV square is equal to AV square minus AE square. So EV will be equal to square root of AV. So AV is 12. So this will be 12 square minus AE, which we just found, which is 10 square root 2, and this will be square, and this is equal to EV, which we have this number already here. We will use under root of 12 square and minus this will be answer square, and this gives us, there is some syntax error, so we can type here minus, this will be square root of 10 under root 2, and we can write here square is again math error. So AV is basically 12 square, so this should not be 10, it should be 5. Basically this is 5 under root 2, so we will write here 5 under root 2 square. So this will be 5 under root 2, 5 under root 2, and this gives us under root of 94, square root of 94, decimal value will be 9.695, 9.695, and they're saying 3 significant figures, so 3 significant figures will be 9.69, so 7, basically 70. So this will be in centimeters. This is final answer for this question. We have applied Pythagoras theorem twice. First we consider triangle. In triangle, this was which triangle? This was ABC. So first we considered ABC triangle, and then later we considered AEV triangle. We applied Pythagoras theorem twice. Hopefully you understood this. Next, question number 13. 13 question is also pyramid question. Pyramid questions are very popular in IGCSE exam, so you need to focus on these type of questions. Diagram is not accurately drawn. A pyramid has a horizontal square base ABCD with sides of length 230 meters. So each side is 230 meters. M is the midpoint of AC. So this one is M, which is midpoint. The vertex T is vertically above M. The slant edges of the pyramid are of length 218 meters. Calculate the height MT of the pyramid. So MT is required, which is this one. MT is the height of the pyramid. It's almost similar to the previous question which we have done. So give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Same strategy we'll be using. First we will be considering this triangle, this one, base triangle, and we will be finding AC. Other 2 sides we already have, so we will be applying Pythagoras theorem, and by Pythagoras theorem AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC will be equal to 230 square plus 230 again, because square pyramid. So we can write this as square root of 230 square plus this will be 230 square again, and this will be 325.269. 325.269. This will be 325.269. Yes. So now we can take the half, basically height we need to find. So now we will be considering this much triangle, and in this triangle, which is we can write here this one in triangle AMT, and we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Basically, not Pythagoras theorem. First, we need to find AM. So we can do one thing. We can write here AM is equal to AM will be equal to half of AC divided by 2. So AC, we already have this one, so divide by 2 will be 162.63, 162.63, and this will be our AM value. Now we can write here in triangle AMT. So MT is equal to or basically Pythagoras theorem. So AT square is equal to AM square plus MT square. So MT we need to find. So MT square will be equal to AT square minus AM square, and MT we can write square root of AT. AT value we can replace here. So AT is 218 square, and minus AM, which we just found, is this one 162.63 square, and we can use calculator for this, and this will be square root of 218 square and minus 162.63 square, and this will give us 145.17 this one. So but the answer they require is correct to 3 significant figures, so we can round this to 1. We can write rounded answer as 145 meters. This will be our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 14. Number 14 is triangular prism, and triangular prism questions, we already did some questions, but these are also very important and very tricky questions. You need to understand properly. Diagram not too accurately drawn. Question number 14, A, B, C, D, E, F, which is basically the base of the triangular prism. A, B, C, D, F is a triangular prism. This is complete triangular prism. AB is equal to 9, so AB is 9. BC is 15, this one will be 15, and A is equal to 12, so this side is 12. Angle ABC is given as 90 degree. This ABC angle is 90 degree, and M is the midpoint of CD. This is midpoint of CD. Calculate the size of the angle between AM and the plane BCD. AM, and so first we need to understand which angle is required. So AM, first we will indicate where is our AM. So AM is this one, and the base angle we need to indicate, and base angle will be this one. So we require this angle. This angle is required. To find this angle, first of all, we need to consider this triangle. Which triangle we will be considering? We will be considering BCM. This is 90 degrees, so we are considering this smaller triangle. So we can write in triangle BCM. CM is equal to what? CM is equal to 12 by 2, which is 6 centimeters. So BM will be equal to BM square will be Pythagoras theorem we are applying. BM square is equal to BC square plus CM square. So BM will be equal to 15 square plus 6 square, and this will be under root. And now we can apply, we can use calculator. So square root of 15 square plus this will be 6 square, and this is equal to 3 square root of 29. So this is what we got with the help of calculator. And now we can consider, we have BM, so in triangle we can consider this in triangle ABM. So we can take this opposite over adjacent. So AB over BM will be equal to tan of theta, and our theta is this one. So theta is equal to tan inverse of AB, which is 9 over BM, which we just found 3 under root 29. And this one we can calculate shift tan of 9 over answer, which is 329, and this will give us 29.12. We need answer correct to 1 decimal place, so we can round it. Round it to 1 decimal place, which is 29.1 degrees. So our answer will be 29.1 degrees, and this is basically also 5 mark question. Basically, this is huge 5 marks question, which is very important for IGCSE exam. And now this is question number 15, and 15 is a little difficult question, so you need to focus on 15 question properly. Diagram is not accurately drawn, and north they have indicated this is north, and ABC are points on horizontal ground. ABC are on horizontal ground. B is due north of AB in 14 meters. Okay, so B is due north of A. B is due north of A, so 14 meters. This is due north to this direction. And then they are saying C is due east of A, and AC is 25 centimeters. So due north and due east means that this angle they are telling us is 90 degree. And then they are saying a vertical flagpole TX. TX is this one. This is the flagpole, this is the flag, and this is the pole. So they're saying has its base at the point X on BC. So this is on BC such that the angle AXC is right angle. So this angle is also 90 degree. The height of the flagpole TX is 10 centimeter. This 10 meters. And calculate the size of the angle of elevation of T from A. So angle of elevation, we need to indicate angle of elevation. Angle of elevation we can draw, and we can understand this will be angle of elevation, and this angle of elevation will be this one, which we need to calculate, and we can take this one as theta. This is the angle of elevation, and they are saying give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. Now we can basically calculate AB over AC. We need to basically calculate first the angle. We can calculate this angle, which angle we are calculating I'll indicate, and this angle we can consider triangle ABC the complete triangle, and we can find this angle. And our target is what is our target? Our target is to find AX. If we have AX and TX is already given, so after finding AX we will be able to find the this is TX which is given. AX we need to find. After finding AX we will be able to find theta. So to find AX, first of all we will be finding this angle C. So we will consider in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, we can write AB over AC is opposite over adjacent, which is equal to tan of like for example beta. We can take this angle as beta because theta we have taken, or we can take alpha. So we can take this angle as alpha, so tan of alpha. So now we can find alpha is equal to AB, which is 14, tan inverse 14 over 25, and this will be equal to shift tan of 14 over 25, and this is given as 29.249 degrees. So we got this angle as 29.249 degrees. Now we can find basically if we consider this triangle ACX. Now we are considering this triangle ACX, and in triangle ACX we can write in triangle ACX this will be 25 is the side, so AX over AC will be equal to sine of the angle which we just found, 29.249 degrees, and AX we need to find. So AC is 25, so 25 sine of 29.249, and this will be equal to, we can use calculator, so 25 sine of 29.249, and this is equal to basically 25, not 2, it should be 25, and this is equal to 12.215. So 12.215, this will be in meters. Now we found AX, and after this one, now we can consider AXT. So in triangle AXT, we can write in triangle AXT. This is the triangle AXT which we are considering. In this triangle, opposite over adjacent will be tan theta, TX over AX. So TX over AX is equal to tan of theta, and theta basically 10 over, okay, so TX is 10, so 10 over AX we just found this one, 12.215 is equal to tan theta. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of 10 over 12.215, and this will be equal to shift tan of 10 over 12.215, and this will be closed, and this is equal to 39.306, and we can round to one decimal place because answer is required in one decimal place. So 39.3 degrees, this will be answer. And keep in mind this is 6 marks question. So this is, yes, this is 6 marks question and very important. And this was a little tricky, and to understand the drawing it was a little complicated, but by shading and by drawing it properly, I have explained, hopefully you understood this. We need to consider different triangles, and this is like three step question which we have done. Now we can move to the question number 17 and question number 16, and question number 16 says the diagram is not accurately drawn. The diagram shows cube, and cube is what? Cube is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and the sides of the cube are of 5 centimeter. So each side is 5 centimeter. The side is also 5 centimeter. Then they are saying calculate the size of the angle between the diagonal AH and the base EFGH. So diagonal AH they have already drawn, and the base, so we need to understand base will be this one. I will draw the base diagonal. Base diagonal will be this one. So angle required is this one, which we can write as theta. So this angle is required, and the condition is give your answer in correct decimal, 1 decimal place. As I told you earlier that we need to provide the answer in the required format, otherwise we will be losing 1 mark. So you will have to be careful while finally writing your answer. And this question, if I check, is 4,
So in three-dimensional figures, it's very important to understand and to understand the 3D diagram basically. So this will be the triangle which we will be considering in triangle AHF. So AHF we can take basically we can
apply Pythagoras theorem. So
we have first we need to apply basically to find FH.
We don't have FH, so first we will find FH. So we will take the other triangle. Which other triangle? We can take this triangle. So in triangle FEH we will be applying Pythagoras theorem. So FH is equal to EF E square plus EH square, and this one we can take root, and this will be 5 square plus 5 square, and this will be under root. And if we calculate, this will be square root of 5 square plus 5 square, and this will be equal to 5 root 2, and this will be FH. And now we can use this triangle in triangle AHF. We have FH and we have the corner AF also. So sine, cos and tan. So AF opposite over adjacent, which is FH, will be equal to tan theta. So opposite over adjacent. So opposite is 5 centimeter and FH is 5 under root 2, which is equal to tan theta. And now we can take this one. Theta will be equal to tan inverse of 5 over 5 under root 2, and this will be equal to shift tan of 5 over 5 square root of 2, and this is basically 1 by under root 2, but I'm writing for your understanding. 35.264 degrees, and to 1 decimal place answer is required up to 1 decimal place, so we can round up to 1 decimal place. 0.3 degrees, 35.3 degrees will be our final answer. 35.3 degrees, and this is 5 marks question, 4 mark question basically. So this is also done. Question number 17 three satellites A, B, C used for GPS navigation or orbiting the Earth. The distance between satellite A, B is 8.27 kilometers. A, B, C are in same plane. So A, B and C are in same plane. And E is a car traveling on a road. So this is a car traveling on a road on Earth. The angle of depression from A to E is 45. So angle of depression is given. This one is 45. I will just indicate this one is 45. Hopefully you are understanding everything. This is a little tricky question. You will have to focus properly, practice this so that you can be able to solve in exam these type of questions. I just wanted to mention that this is practice video for these type of 3D questions, and if you want to go through the explanation video, that is also there. You can go through that video and you can subscribe the channel as well. So A part, if we go through A part says determine the distance between satellite A and satellite C. So distance, which distance is required? This distance A to C is required. So we can apply sine rule. How we'll be applying sine rule? We have this angle we have this angle also 74.36. So two angles we have, and we have a side also, so we can apply Pythagoras theorem, not Pythagoras theorem, sine rule. This one will be opposite to this angle, and this will be opposite to this angle. So we will be applying sine rule. So we can solve A part over here. That will be 8.27. So we write 8.27 divided by sine of 74.36. So sine of 74.36 is equal to the other side, which length we don't know, which is AC length, over sine of the angle, which is 51.11. So 51.11, and this implies AC is equal to 8.27 sine, we are shifting sine 51.11 divided by sine of 74.36, and this one we can calculate. This will be 8.27 sine of 51.11. Your calculator should be in degree mode, otherwise answer you will get different. That will be in radian mode, so that will be different answer. So this is giving 6.68 kilometers. So we can write 6.68. This will be in kilometers. A part is done. Now we can go through the B part, and B part says determine the distance between satellite B and C using cosine rule. B and C. So we need to calculate this distance. This distance we need to calculate. So BC distance is required. We know this one angle A. We don't have basically angle A. This angle A we can calculate because we have other two angles. So first we will calculate angle A. So I will be solving B part using different colors. So B will be angle A is equal to 180 minus other two angles. Other two angles are 74.36 and plus 51.11, and these are all in degrees, and this will be giving us answer. We can write here 180 minus in bracket 74.36 plus 51.11, and this will be giving us 54.5 54.53 degrees. Now 54.53 degrees is this angle. After finding this angle, we already found this length, which is 6.68 kilometers. Now we have this length, we have this length also, is B, and we have all the three angles. So now we can apply cosine rule. Now what is cosine rule? BC square will be equal to, BC square is this side, so BC square will be equal to other two sides square, AB square plus AC square minus 2 of AB and AC, and this will be cos of angle A, and this will be, we will be replacing values, and when we replace values, we can write AB, which we know is, AB is basically given, which is 8.27. So 8.27 square plus AC, which we just found, 6.68 square minus 2 into 8.27 into 6.8, 6.68, and cos of angle, we found that angle just now, 54.53 degrees. Now this will be BC square, and BC will be just taking square root of all this. We will copy here, and this will be 8.27 square plus 6.68 square minus 2 into 8.27 into 6.68, cos of 54.53, and this one we can calculate. This will be square root of 8.27 square plus 6.68 and minus square, it should be square also, this one, and minus, this is 2 into 8.27 bracket close and 6.68, and then cos of 54.53, again your calculator should be in degree mode, 6.99 kilometers, 6.99 kilometers. This will be answer for B part, which we found, which is 6.99 kilometers, this one. Now for C part says, so C part says the angle AEB, okay, so which is basically this angle AEB is this angle. They are talking about this angle is a right angle. So this is right angle. What is the distance from satellite A to the car E? So AE is required. So in other words, if I just show this as a right angle symbol, this is right angle triangle. Which triangle we are considering? We are considering this triangle, and in triangle AEB we can write here, in triangle AEB, AE over AB will be cos of 45 angle, which is adjacent over hypotenuse. So we can write AE over AB is equal to cos of 45 degrees. So AE value we need to find, and AB value we know it is 8.27. So we will write here 8.27 cos of 45 degrees, and this will be 8.27 cos of 45 degrees, and this will give us 5.84. So approximately we can write 5.84, and there is 777 also. So what we will do, we can write here 777, and then we can write up to three significant figures, 5.85. This will be in kilometers, and this is answer for C part. We have done C part also. So in this question, this was a little tricky. Understanding is very important for this one. You need to figure out that which distance is required for A part, and distance between A and C, which is AC distance is required, which we found 6.68. Then for B part, determine the distance between satellite B and C using cosine rule. So whenever they are mentioning cosine rule or something like that, so there are two things. One is that they are helping you out, that you will have to use cosine rule. They are telling you which the easier route which you can apply. And the second thing is that they need this specific rule to be applied. If you are not applying cosine rule, they will deduct marks, and there are chances they will not consider that as correct. And then the angle AEB is right angle. What is the distance from satellite A to CE? So this is how trigonometry is used, sine rule is used, cosine rule is used. So this is comprehensive question for very nice practice. So you will have to find these type of questions. I have solved these type of questions in my videos, and you can refer to so many questions. And explanatory videos are also there. I have explained the topics also, so better to go through those videos as well. Question number 18. The diagram is not to scale. We'll be going through the questions which are parts which are related to this topic, so we'll be skipping the other topics, whatever if you'll find in the question. So the net is made into a pyramid with PQRS meeting at P. So PQRS meeting at P. Okay, the midpoint of CD is G and midpoint of DA is H. The diagonals of the rectangle ABCD meet at X. So diagonals are meeting at X. First part, show that the height PX of the pyramid is 4.90. So this is the height which we have to show. It is like 4.90, correct to 2 decimal place, and this is 2 marks part. So how we can find this one? We'll have to first of all basically we'll be finally considering this triangle AXP, but in AXP we have only one side, and that is AP, which is 7 centimeters. So we have only one side, so we need another side. So which we can find AX by considering this triangle. Which triangle? By considering this one, A, B and C triangle. We can consider and we can find the value of AC. So value of AC we will find, and then we will half that value, that will be AX value. So this is right angle triangle, which is ABC. So now we can consider a triangle ABC. We can write here in triangle ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC will be equal to AB, which is 8 square, plus the other side, which is BC, which is 6 square, and square root of this one. So AC will be equal to, we can use calculator for this calculation. So square root of 8 square plus 6 square, and this is equal to 10. So this will be 10 centimeters. This is what we found, AC. So AC we can shift over here. This will be our part 1 which we are still doing. So this will be our part 1, and AC is 10, so it means AX will be half of 10. So we can write AX is equal to AC by 2, which is equal to 10 by 2, which is 5 centimeters. So 5 centimeters, this will be AX value. Now we found AX value, which is 5 centimeter. This one is 5 centimeter, and AP, which we already found, AP is this length, which is given, which is 7 centimeters. So we can write here 7 centimeters. And now we'll be considering AXP. In triangle AXP, we can write in triangle AXP. We have so we need to find PX. So AP square is equal to AX square plus XP square, and XP is required, so XP square will be equal to AP square minus AX square. By Pythagoras theorem we are doing this. So XP XP or PX, whatever, so we'll write PX is equal to square root of AP, which is 7 square, minus AX, which is 5 square, and this will be equal to square root of 7 square minus 5 square, and this is equal to 2 root under root 6, and decimal value will be what? Decimal value will be 4.898. So we can round it to 4.90, which is required. So this is centimeters. This is what the answer which was required. We are done with the answer, and now shift this to the proper place, and that will be our final answer for part A. And I will just reduce a little over here. So this is part 1 which we have done. Now part second says calculate angle PNX. PNX. So PN and X, we need to first identify what is. We'll join P and N. This is PN, and X we need to join. X will be this one. So PNX is this angle which is required. Now we can take basically this NX will be half of AB, which is 8, total is 8, so this will be 4 centimeters, and PX we already found, which is 4.9 centimeter. So 4.90 centimeters. So two sides we have, so we can write in triangle PNX. So this will be PX over NX will be equal to opposite over adjacent will be tan theta. So tan of theta will be this one. So tan theta will be equal to Px, which is 4.90 divided by 4. So we can calculate this. This will be theta will be equal to tan inverse of 4.90 over 4. 4.90 over 4, and this will be, we can shift this basically we can shift this to the proper location over here, and we'll reduce a little. This will be part second, and this will be theta is equal to shift tan of 4.90 90 over this will be 4 and bracket close, and this will be equal to 50.77 50.77 degrees, or we can round it to 50.8 degrees. So this is also done. Then third part says calculate angle HPN. So HPN, we can check where is HP and N. Okay, HPN we need to join basically this one. HPN is this angle which is required top angle. So in triangle we can write in triangle HPN. We can take opposite will be 4 centimeter and the side will be basically 5 and 7. So one side is 5, the other side is 7. So HP and HPN, basically that is the complete angle which is required basically. So we will be taking cos basically. HPN will be this angle which is a complete angle which is required. So what we can do, we can take triangle basically. This triangle we can take in triangle, the same triangle which is NPX, NP and X. We will find this top angle, and this one we can suppose as X, and we will be doubling that angle. So X will be we can take, like for example, we have opposite and adjacent, so we can take this will be tan theta. So tan X will be equal to tan X will be equal to a xn over px, so which is equal to 4 over 4.90, and this one we can take tan inverse over here. So this will be X will be equal to tan inverse of this one, and we can shift this to the proper location, and that will be our third part answer. And we can write over here, this will be third part answer. So X will be equal to what? X will be, I'll just reduce a little, so this one. So X will be equal to shift tan of tan inverse of 4 over 4.90, and bracket will be closed, and this is equal to 39.2. so we can take 39.2, but we need 2x which is required. So double angle, because we found X up to this one, but we require the complete angle which is this one. So complete angle will be 2x, so we can write here 2x is equal to, multiply by 2 will be equal to 78.45, so we can write 78.45 degrees. This will be our final answer for third part. Now for fourth part says calculate the angle between the edge PA and the base ABCD. PA and base ABCD will be this angle will be required, which we can take this angle, like for example, which angle is required? This angle is required basically. So in this triangle we can, in triangle AXP, so we can write in triangle AXP. So this will be adjacent over hypotenuse will be AX over ax over ap, which will be equal to cos of theta, and our theta will be this one, which we can rewrite. This is the theta, so we can write cos theta is equal to ax is 5 and ap is 7, so we can write 7. So theta will be equal to cos inverse of 5 over 7, and we can shift this at the proper location over here, and this is our fourth part answer, and this will be cos inverse 5 by 7. So shift cos of 5 over 7 will be equal to 44.41. So we can round it to 44.4 degrees. This is the final answer. And this part, last part, right on the vertices of the triangle, which is a plane of symmetry of the pyramid, is not part of this topic, so I'm skipping this one. We'll go ahead with the next question, and the next question is question number 19. Diagram is not to scale, and this diagram is a prism of length 36. This side is 36, and then the cross section ABC. Cross section ABC is which one? ABC is this cross section, and they are saying AB is equal to 19, AC is equal to 14, and calculate BC. BC is required, so BC is this one, which is required. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, we can write in triangle ABC, ABC square is equal to AC square plus AB square. So BC will be equal to AC, which is 14 square, plus AB, which is 19 square, and this will be under root, and we can find this will be square root of 14 square plus 19 square, and this is equal to 557 square root, and decimal value we can check. This will be 23.6, and this will be our answer, 23.6 centimeters. This is for 2 marks, which is done. Now they are saying total surface area, and surface area is not part of this topic, so I'm skipping this one. And the volume of the prism is also not topic of this today's question. So the length CE, we can go through this topic, this question. The length CE length is which one? CE length is basically, CE length is this one, which is required. For that one, we need to draw the line, and in the base we need to draw this baseline, which we can draw this one. And now we need this theta angle between this one and this theta is required. So in triangle AEC, we can write in triangle AEC, CE is need to be found. So AC first we will find, basically 14 and 19. Basically we have basically they are asking for CE. Yes, so we need to find CE first. We will be finding AE, so we can apply AE is equal to what? AE will be AE square will be equal to AB square plus BE square, this one, and we can write this will be 19 square plus 36 square, and under root will be AE. and this will be equal to what? Under root of 19 square plus the other one is 36 square, and this will be equal to 40.706. So 40.706, this will be AE, and this one we can we can shift this to the proper place, and this will be over here. This one we found, which is AE, but we require CE, so A is 40.706, so this is 40.706. now in triangle ACE we have this two sides, so we can again apply Pythagoras theorem. So CE square will be equal to AC square plus AE square, and this is equal to AC is 14, so 14 square plus 40.706 square and under root, and this will be CE, and we can find this 14. So this number is already there, so I will use this number 14 square plus answer and square, and this will be equal to 43.0. so 43.05, and this will be in centimeters because all the calculations are in measurements are in centimeters, and we can shift this to the proper location, and this is our final answer, which we can write here. This is done. Now the last E part, the angle between the line CE and the base ABED. CE and the base, so this theta is required, which I've already indicated. So theta will be what? We can write tan theta will be equal to in triangle what? In triangle AEAC, this will be tan theta will be AC over AE. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of AC is 14, so 14 over 40.706, and then the rest will be calculation part. So calculation we can do with the help of calculator. So shift tan of 14 over this will be 40.706, and bracket will be closed, and this is equal to 18.979 18.9796. okay, and then we can round it to 19 degrees, and we can shift it at the proper location, which is over here. So this will be answer for this final last part. Hopefully you understood. This will be 19 degrees, which is answer for 3 marks. Question number 20. Diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows triangular prism of length 12 centimeter. The rectangle ABCD is horizontal, and the rectangle DCPQ is vertical, and the cross section is triangle PBC, in which angle BCP is 90 degree. BCP is 90 degree, which is this one, and BC is equal to 4 and CP is equal to 3 centimeters. And A part 1, calculate the length of AP. AP length is required, so which length is required? We will be drawing that one, and to draw that one I'll have to draw the line like this one. So this is the line, this is the length which is required, and this length will be AP length will be finding by first we will be joining this base also, and that base will be helping us to find. So we can consider this triangle. This will be right angle, and we will be considering this triangle first, which is ABC. So we can write in triangle ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus B square, which is Pythagoras theorem, and AC will be equal to square root of AB, which is 12 square, plus BC, which is 4 square, and this will be calculation will be giving us answer. So 12 square plus 4 square will be equal to 4 root 10, and decimal value if you want we can give 12.65, 12.6, 12.6. Okay, and this will be 12 point, this is AC basically, not the answer, still we have to do. So AC we found, AC is 12, 4 under root 12, this is what I'm under root 10, this is what I am taking the exact value, so that we'll be getting the closer answer. Now we can find AP length. So in triangle ACP we can write in triangle ACP. So by Pythagoras theorem, AP square will be equal to AC square plus CP square. So AP will be equal to square root of AC, which is 4 under root 10, and this will be square plus CP, which is 3 square, and we can write the answer over here, which will be under root of answer square plus 3 square, and this will give us 13. So this is equal to 13. So we got this as 13 centimeters, which was the required answer. So the answer asked is 13 centimeter, and this was for 3 marks. Now for the second part says calculate the angle of elevation of P from A. P from A, angle of elevation will be which one? This will be angle of elevation of P from A, and we can take it as theta. So we have opposite, we have hypotenuse, so we can write we can write this will be like sine theta is equal to what, 3 PC over AP, so which is equal to theta is equal to sine inverse of PC, which is 3 over 13, and 3 over 13 we can find shift sine of 3 over, this will be 13, and this is close, and this is equal to 13.34. So this will be 13.34 degrees, and we can write this, we can shift this at the proper location over here. This will be the proper answer, 13.3. if we are writing 3 significant figures, then this will be 13.3, and this is 2 marks question which we have done. Now for B part is this one. B part says calculate the angle PBC. Now PBC is which angle? PBC is this angle. this angle is PBC. We can take this as alpha. We have opposite, we have adjacent also. So in triangle ACP, so we can write basically PC over AC is equal to tan of alpha. So alpha will be equal to tan inverse of 3 over 4, and this will be equal to we can find tan inverse shift tan of 3 over 4 and bracket close, and this is giving us 36.869, or we can round to 36.87. So 36.87 degrees, and this will be, I will rewrite 7 properly like this one, and we can reduce the size and shift it to the proper place over here, and this will be the answer, and this is done. Now this is answer is 36.8, 3 significant figures, up to 3 significant figures. Now they are saying 36.9 basically. If we have to write the 3 significant figures, we will have to write 36.9. Okay, so second part, X is on BP, so that angle BXC is 120. BXC is 120. BXC is 120. We need to check which angle they are telling. BXC is 120, so we can take X over here, like for example BXC is 120. So I will draw this like this one. So BXC is this angle which they are telling is 120 degrees. Now we can apply, if this angle no, sorry, not this angle, BXC is 120, wait, we can redraw this one. This will be this angle which I'm just drawing. This angle, this point is X, and this angle is 120 degrees, so we can write this one as 120 degrees. Now they have given, calculate the length of XC. So X is required, so this length is required, X to C, this length is required, which we can use by sine rule. We can find basically XC, which is XC we need to find, right? So XC over sine of 36 point, we can find first this angle, and that will be what? That angle is we have not yet found that angle, so we can find this alpha angle first. So alpha will be equal to, basically we found alpha just now, we found this is 36, this one. So we'll be using this angle, and we will be by using this angle 36.9, we can apply sine rule. This alpha is 36.9 degrees. Now we can use sine rule. So XC over sine of 36.9 degrees is equal to X we already have, which is, we have a BC, so BC over opposite angle, which is this angle, which will be what? This is angle is 120 degrees, so sine of 120 degrees. And BC value we already have, which is 4. So we can write XC is equal to 4 sine of 36.9 degrees and divided by sine of 120 degrees. So this one equation I have written, I will be shifting at the proper place, and then we will be simplifying the rest over the proper place over here. I'm just writing closer to the diagram so that you can understand properly what we are taking the values for. So this will be 4 sine of 36.9 degrees over sine of 120, and this will be equal to 2.77, and this will be in centimeters. So we can write this one over here, 2.77 centimeters. This is a 3 marks question which we have done. Question number 21. Diagram is not to scale, and A part says Joe's has a fish tank in the shape of cuboid measuring 46 centimeter and 24 centimeter. Calculate the length of the diagonal shown in the diagram. So this is the diagonal for which we require the measurement, and what we can do, how we can measure this. Hopefully now you have gone through the video and you know the strategy how to find this. So we will be joining these base diagonal, this one, these 2 points will be joining, and now first of all we will be considering this right angled triangle, and then we can label this. Basically the diagram we can label, and that one will be like, for example, A, B, C, and this is D, and E, F, and G, and H. This is how we can label this. And so in triangle ABC we can write in triangle ABC AC square, Pythagoras theorem we are applying. AC square, we are considering this much triangle. We want to find AC first. So AC square will be equal to AB square plus BC square. Hopefully you are getting. So AC will be equal to 46 square plus 24 square, and this should be square root, and we can solve this one as square root of 46 square plus this will be 24 square, and this is giving us 2 square root of 673. 46 square plus 24 square is 2 square root of 673, which we can write as decimal value, and the decimal value will be 51.88. 51.88 centimeters we got AC value, and now after this we can consider this triangle. Which triangle we are considering? We are considering ACG, and we know CG is same as AE, so this will be 20 centimeters, and we have calculated this as 51.88. so we need to find the length. So again we can apply Pythagoras theorem, and this will be in triangle ACG. We can take AG is AG square is equal to AC square plus CG square, and AG will be equal to AC, which is 51.88 square, and plus CG, which is 20 square, and square root, and this will be equal to we can take square root of 51.88 square plus 20 square, and this will be equal to 55.60. So 55.60, and this one we can, up to 3 significant figures, we can provide answer 55.6 centimeters, and this is 3 marks question which we have done. Now for the B part is Maria has fish tank, and they are asking us to find the volume, which is not topic of this video, so I'm skipping this one. And the next this one is mathematics. This is similarity. I'm skipping this also. We'll be doing these topics separately in separate videos. Sphere of volume, this one, calculate radius, this is also not topic of this video, so I'm skipping these parts. Now we can move to the question number 22, and question 22 says Ahmed is 25 meters from a tree. The angle of elevation of the top of the tree C is 22. This one is 22 degrees. And then Billy is 35 centimeter from the tree. What is the angle of elevation to the top of the tree from where he is standing? So this angle of elevation is basically required. This angle of elevation is required in this one. So how we will be doing this question? This one will be, we can first we can find first this side, which is basically height of this tree. We can find we know this is right angle triangle, and we can apply trigonometry, and by applying trigonometry we can say this is A, B, C, and this point we can take as D. So in triangle ADC, in triangle ADC, where D is a right angle triangle, so we can write DC over AD will be equal to tan of 22 degrees. We are considering basically this triangle first, and this will be DC we need to find is equal to AD, which is 25 tan of 22 degrees, and we can calculate this by the help of calculator. So 25 tan of 22 degrees, your calculator should be in degree mode, otherwise your answer will be wrong. 10 point, we are getting 10.1. so 10.1, this is the height which we got, so it is in meters because the rest of the units are in meters. So DC is 10.1 meters. So now we can consider this triangle, which is this one. So this is also right angle triangle, and to find the angle of elevation, so this is right angled triangle, so we can say in triangle this is CDB. We can D is 90 degree angle, so we can take CD over BD or DB will be equal to tan of theta, and this angle is theta. So tan CD we just calculated 10.1 over BD, which is given 35, will be equal to tan theta, and theta will be equal to tan inverse of 10.1 over 35. If you think that this video is useful and you need to be in touch with the YouTube channel, then you will have to subscribe the channel and also share it with your friends and class fellows. So shift tan of 10.1 over 35, and this will be 16.0966, 16.0966, and this will be we can round it to 16.1, and this will be degrees, this will be theta value. This is how we can find this. Hopefully you understood this. In this question, first we are applying basically trigonometry and angle of elevations. For first triangle ADC, angle of elevation was given, so by using that one we found height of the tree, which is CD, and then by using height of the tree and the distance DB, we are again using trigonometry, and we found the angle of elevation of this person B, for angle of elevation of this tree from this person B. So this is how we can use these type of questions we can solve by using trigonometry. Question number 23. ABCD is a football goal 5 meters wide. The ball G is directly in front of the left post. Calculate the height of the goal. So our target is to find this height of the goal, and for that one we have to consider this triangle, but for this triangle we only have 50-degree angle, and this angle is a right angle, but the rest of the information for this AGC triangle we don't have. We don't have AC, which we need to find, and AG and CG is also not available. So we will consider the other triangle. Which triangle we will consider? We will consider GCD, for which we have some information, and that information is that this side CD is 5 meters, because this side is 5 meters, and we have angle also, so we will use this. So we will write in triangle GCD, which is right angle triangle, angle C is right angle 90 degree. So we can use trigonometry, so we can write CD over CD, which is opposite over adjacent, which is CG, and this will be equal to opposite over adjacent will be equal to tan theta. So CD is 5, so 5 over CG is equal to tan of 65 degrees, and further we can find CG. CG will be equal to 5 over tan of 65 degrees, and this will be equal to 5 over tan of 65 degrees, and this is 2.33 meters, which our calculator is showing 2.33. And then we can after finding CG, now we can consider the triangle ACG. In triangle ACG we can write AC over CG. AC over CG will be equal to, again we are using trigonometry, and this will be tan of 50 degree, and this will be AC will be equal to CG, which we just found 2.33 tan of 50 degrees, and this one we can calculate. This will be 2.33 tan of 50 degrees, and this is giving us 2.776, so we can write 2.776. A rounded answer will be AC will be approximately equal to 2.78, and this will be in meters, and this is the answer. Height for AC, which we found, is 2.78 meters. Hopefully you understand this. We applied trigonometry twice. Now question number 24, and question 24 diagram is not to scale. A UFO is flying at the same height of 4 kilometers. This is 4 kilometers. At A, it is 2 kilometer away from C. So this one is from C 2 kilometers. And how far away is UFO from C when it is at B? So at this location, we need to find the distance, and this distance we can find. First of all, we will be labeling the rest of the points. A, B, C is there, so we can label this as D and this one as E for our reference. So we need to find this distance, we need to find, and for that one we need to consider this triangle, for which we don't have much information. We have only the angle, which is 16, the rest, and this one is basically 90 degree. Rest of the information we don't have. So what we will do, we will be using the other triangle, which is this one, and this triangle is ADC. So we can use in triangle ADC, D is right angle, so we can write AD over AC is equal to sine of 28 degrees. So sine of 28 degrees, so AD will be equal to AC, which is 2, so 2 sine 28 degrees, and this will be 2 sine of 28 degrees is equal to 0.9389. So we can write 0.94, and this is in kilometers because measurements are in kilometers. Now we got this AD is 0.94 kilometers, and this is a rectangle, so we can say that this side will also be 0.94 kilometers. And now we can consider the triangle BEC. So in triangle BEC, E is right angle, so we can apply trigonometry. So BE over EC will be equal to tan of no, we require BC basically, so we can write this will be BC. So BE over BC will be sine of 16 degrees, so sine of 16 degrees. So BC will be equal to 0.94 over sine of 16 degrees, and this will be equal to 0.94, which is already there. So we can write answer over this will be sine of 16 degrees, and this will give us 3.4. So we'll write 3.4 kilometers. This will be our answer, which is required for BC, and we applied trigonometry twice in this question. Question 25. ABCDEF is an isosceles triangle based prism. So X is the midpoint of AC, X is midpoint of AC, and Y is the midpoint of DF. Find the angle of depression from P to Y. First of all, we need to understand angle of depression will be which angle. So we can first join this one and B and Y and X and B. So after joining this one, the angle of depression which is required, so we will be finding this one. Now what we can do is we can find this. First of all, we need to join x and y, and if we join x and y will be this one. Okay, now this angle is required, which is theta, and this is right angle, and we have xy because this side is 24, so this will be 24 centimeters. And for this triangle, which triangle? For this triangle, we don't have much information. We have only the length, which is 24, xy length we have, and the rest of information we don't have. So we require at least one other side to find the angle by using trigonometry. So what we will do, we will target bx and we will find bx. To find bx, we will be considering this smaller triangle we can consider, and this smaller triangle, one side we have which is 8 centimeter, and we can have this angle as well. Complete angle is 56. This angle will be 56 divided by 2, and 56 divided by 2 will be 28. So this will be 28 degrees. Now we got angle of this triangle. Which triangle? Angle of ABX. So in triangle ABX, we will write in triangle ABX, where B is not ABX, AXB. AXB, where X is right angle. So this one is right angle. So we can apply trigonometry. So it will be we need bx. So bx over ab will be equal to sine of 28 degrees. We are taking half of the angle. So bx will be equal to ab sine 28. So 8 sine of 28 degrees, and bx will be equal to 8 sine of 28 degrees, and this will be giving us 3.7 8, not sine. Basically this should be cos, not sine. So here it should be cos, so I will be changing this to cos of 28 because this is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse is cos theta, so we will be taking this one as cos of 28, and it will give us 7.06. So 7.06, and I will take more digits, 358, so that our answer should be closer. And now we can, after getting this length, which is 7.06358, now we can consider the triangle BX in triangle BXY. We can take BXY, XY over BX will be equal to tan of theta. So tan theta, so this will be 24 over 7.06358 is equal to tan theta. And why we are taking tan theta? Tan theta will be opposite over adjacent. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 24 over 7.06358, and we can use calculator. Number is already there, so shift tan of 24 over answer will give us 73.6. So 73.6. So degrees, this will be theta value which we were supposed to find, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. This was a little tricky question in which you have to understand the target, what is required, and you need to understand which triangle I'll be using so that I will be able to get the answer. So these type of difficult questions will be coming in exam. So if you think that these type of videos are helpful for you and for your friends, then share these videos also with your friends and class fellows, and also subscribe the channel. So let us move to the next question, which is question number 26. And question number 26 says, a dollhouse has a horizontal square base, and this base is horizontal and square also, so each side is 50 centimeters. So and V is the vertically above the center of the base. So if we try to understand whatever the question is saying, that V is vertically above means this will be vertically above means this one is 90 degree. So this is so it's like if we are taking this one as point M, so diagonal will be, this will be the diagonal, and it will be half of the diagonal. To find the diagonal, what we will do, we can take ABC triangle. So okay, so they are saying calculate what? A part, the length of AC. AC is the diagonal. So what we will do, we will consider the triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, keep in mind B is right angle, so we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Both sides are 50, this side is also 50 centimeters. So we can write AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, and AC will be equal to 50 square plus 50 square, and this will be under root, and this is equal to, we can take 50 square plus 50 square, and this will be equal to 50 root 50 square root of 2, and the decimal value if we require will be 70.7. so 70.7, this will be in centimeters. This is part A which we have done, 70.7 centimeter. Now for part B, the height of V above BCD. So ME is required, basically height is required. So height of V above ABCD. So what we will do, we will find ME, which is basically height is required. Which height is required? VM is required. So for VM, we have in triangle VME. So what we will do, we will consider the triangle. In triangle VME, we will take ME is equal to half of AC. So AC divided by 2, which is 70.7 divided by 2, which is this one, a number is already there, so divided by 2 will be equal to 25 under root 2. So this is ME length. ME length is this much. Now next what we can do is we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So VE square, by Pythagoras theorem, VE square is equal to Vm square plus Me square, and so VE is what? VE is 40, so 40 square is equal to Vm square and plus Me, which we just found, 25 under root 2, and this will be square. So Vm will be equal to 40 square minus 25 root 2 square, and this will be under root also, and then we can find this by the help of calculator. So this will be under root of 40 square and minus in brackets 25 square root of 2, and this should be squared, and this is equal to 5 under root 14, 5 under root 14, and the decimal value will be what? Decimal value is 18.7, so we can write this is equal to 18.7. now the total height of V will be adding 80 also in that one. So height of V above ABCD will be 80 plus, so we can write height of V will be equal to 80 plus 18.7, so this will be 98.7, and this will be centimeters. This is the answer for this part. Now what I will do, I will just adjust the size, and for that one I will be just taking it and reducing the size, and now we can place it over here, and now we'll be utilizing the space for the rest of the parts. B part, this is the B part which we have done. Now C part says the angle VE makes with the horizontal. So VE makes with the horizontal, so we can consider this angle is required, this one. So in this VME triangle, we can write VM over VE will be equal to sine of theta. So this is theta which we can take, and for C part we can write here C part is in triangle VME, and this will be right angle will be at M, so we can apply trigonometry. VM over VE will be equal to sine of theta. So VM we found 25 under root 2, so 5 under root VM is equal to this one, basically this one. VM is equal to 5 under root 14 or 18.7, so we will be writing this value 5 under root 14 over VE, and VE is already given, which is 40, so we can write here 40 is equal to sine of theta. So theta will be equal to sine inverse of 5 under root 14 over 40, and this will give us shift sine of 5 under root 14 over this will be 40, and bracket will be closed, and this is equal to 27.88, or we can write 27.9 degrees. So this is 27.9 degrees, which is we found the angle. Now Next part, D part, is they are talking about the volume, the total volume, which is not topic of this video, so I'm just skipping that part. We will be doing this one in next some video. Question 27. This is a little harder question, tough question, challenging question. So you will have to be focused on this. A cube of side 8 centimeters stands on a horizontal table. This one is horizontal table on which cube is placed. A hollow cone of height 20 centimeter. Height of this cone, perpendicular height, is 20 centimeter, which they have shown over here, and is placed over a cube so that it rests on the table and touches the top four corners of the cube. So four corners of the cube are touching. This one is very important part. Four corners of the cube are touching. So this corner is touching, this corner is touching, this corner is touching, and this corner is also touching the cube. So first part A, we have to show that x is equal to 8 under root 2 centimeter. And what is x? X is this one. Now the part you need to focus and understand is what is this x. So if you see like the front and this like as a cube, so front of the cube, so you will feel that this is the front, but originally this x is distance which is this diagonal, this one, or the other diagonal, this one. So one of these two diagonals is x, because cone is not resting on, like for example from this middle or from this middle, so it's not resting on that. So what is this x? The question is, what is this x? X is diagonal of the cone. Hopefully now you understand what the point is. This is the diagonal of the cone, which is x. So if we consider the diagonal, if I draw clearly, the down one base diagonal will be this one, and the side is each side is 8 centimeter. This side is 8, this side is 8. So we need to find by Pythagoras theorem. So we will write for a part, we can write x is equal to 8 square plus 8 square under root, which is equal to, or if we can write this as x square is equal to this, so x will be equal to square root of 8 square plus 8 square, which is equal to square root of 8 square plus 8 square, which is 8 under root 2, which we were supposed to prove. Hence x is equal to 8 under root 2. We have done. Now the B part says find the vertical angle, the angle of vertex of the cone. Which angle is required? Now I will draw, like for example this one. This is the vertical height. So this height is 20 minus this height 8. So this is like 12 centimeters, and x value is this one, 8 under root 2. So half of x will be what? Half of x will be 4 under root 2. This distance also we found. So now what we can do, we can take it as a, b, c for our references, and for b part we can say in triangle ABC we can write AB over BC is equal to this theta, basically BC over AB. This theta is required. This is our theta. So we will write other way around, which is BC over AB, which is opposite over adjacent, will be equal to tan theta, so we can just simplify theta is required. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of BC, which is 4 under root 2, 4 under root 2 over this will be 12, and we can simplify shift tan of 4 root 2 over this will be we'll have to write again shift tan of fraction 4 root 2 4 root 2 over 12 and bracket close, and this will be giving us 25.239 25.2394. Okay, so this is the angle which is theta, but they are saying find the vertical angle. Vertical angle will be theta will be this and theta will be this also, so we need 2 theta to find. So 2 theta will be equal to 2 times 25.2394 will be equal to, this will be multiplied by 2 is equal to 50.4788 50.4788, and approximately up to 3 significant figures will be 50.5 and degrees. This will be answer for this B part. Hopefully you understood this. This was a little tricky. You need to understand where the cone is resting. It's the diagonal of the cube. It's not this opposite sides joining that one. So you need to be careful while solving these type of questions. Hopefully you understood these things. I just want to mention again that this video was for exam preparation. I have solved the most difficult questions, and if you are looking for, if you have just started 9 or you want to revise the topic, go through my explanatory videos in which I have given the complete explanation of the topic with 1 or 2 example questions, and then come back to this video, because this video is not containing explanation. Hopefully you will be understanding each and every part of this video when you are going through the explanatory video. So hopefully you will be subscribing the channel also, and share the channel with your friends and class fellows, and introduce this channel to your respective teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.